From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weekend weather.
Hey folks, good morning and happy Sunday. Well, our Sunday is probably going to stay kind of showery. Looks like we're holding on to those rain chances to some extent here for the rest of today and into tomorrow as well. But it's going to be an on again, off again kind of situation as far as those rain chances are concerned. The off situation is those showers just kind of linger for the next few days. The on situation, the heavier rain. That's going to be especially moving through tomorrow night, really tomorrow evening, tomorrow night. And then a cold front moves through Wednesday, and that's going to change the pattern up. But in the meantime, well, like I said, we still have those showers. Futurecast kind of shows you what I'm talking about. Notice it's not nearly as widespread as what we were seeing, say, last night or the early hours this morning. You know, not quite like that, but still rainy, drizzly, cloudy, kind of gusty out of the south too, with those winds still 10 miles an hour or so, gusts to 15. But again, we're not talking a total washout, at least as of current indications. So, you know, you take what you can get, that much is for sure, but I'd still probably keep the umbrella on hand. Same situation here as we carry into tomorrow morning. Notice as we head through the first half of our Monday, not looking too bad. But as we head through the rest of the day, well, the evening, I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. But for our Sunday, the rest of the day, really the first half of the day has the best rain chances. Then it just becomes a little more isolated, as you saw there on the Futurecast, in fact. Highs probably in the upper 50s, maybe some lower 60s mixed in. In fact, yesterday the temperatures overperformed too. So, you know, we could easily see that. So let me show you what I'm talking about here when I say Monday looks all right. Now, the day itself, maybe a few stray showers, not a big deal. I think if you're gonna go run errands, right? I think the daytime hours of Monday, probably the best time to do it, because as we head through the afternoon and evening, we get this little weak front moving through, but the rain, well, that's not so weak, right? We might see some heavier downpours, thunderstorm activity with that there. And again, that's the second half of tomorrow and into the early hours of Tuesday. In fact, through Tuesday, you kind of see the same situation. We don't have necessarily the widest spread rain chances, but some showers do look possible there. And then here comes that front sagging through, and there it is, in and out in a hurry. I mean, it really does move through pretty quickly, but Wednesday, I do think that's our next major rain chance. After that one, that's going to have some thunderstorm activity probably with it, heavier downpours at times. You know, it's kind of a rinse and repeat sort of situation for the next few days. That said, look at what's changing here, right? We got this wind out of the north, and if you've lived here long enough, you know when these cold fronts sweep through, that northerly wind, that dries us off, and it kind of cools us down in a pretty big way, right? So that's kind of going to be what the pattern changes into as we head through this end of the week time frame. Notice by Friday, it's clear as can be with only a few patchy clouds at worst. So we're going to be drying out pretty nicely and cooling off in a big way. Look at those 40s and compare that to the 60s that we're going to be seeing over the next several days. That warm air out of the south that's keeping us moist and damp, and with all this rain and storm activity, that's why we're so warm. But you know, like I said, Wednesday, that's going to change. The pattern swings back to the more winter-like conditions of 40s, at least for this time of year. Thanks for joining me here for this forecast update. Of course, I'll be back with you at 12 for more live at noon, so be sure to tune in there, and I'll speak to you soon.